All right, so we're gonna go to another project at the moment. Fix something I tried to fix the other day, and then I found out this pipe here is still leaking, and that was a pipe that I couldn't get into the fitting I couldn't get in, and then I found a small piece of pipe that I had cut off right here, and I got looking at it because this little thing was over it and I didn't see it. That's actually 5/8. So I was thinking it was three. I was thinking it was 3/4. That's how come I had so much a hard time getting that in there. So I ordered some stuff from Amazon, and we're gonna give it a try to see if we can get it fixed. First things first. I'm trying to end up putting that on backwards. Pretty damn dumb of me. Okay. Oh, I should have cut the water off. Run the water. Shoot. Oh well, I'm making a damn mess here. Let me run water until the water runs out again. Get the pressure off the line. Oh, before I do that, I need to do this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got the thing here, so what I need to do is I've got two new pieces for this. Make sure that fits. Okay, so that fits. Okay, let's get some tape on it. Oh, I gotta make sure I put it on the right side. I gotta put it on the inside. Now this might not work, so let's see. This goes in there like that. Okay, so yeah, it needs to go this way. That's about right. Okay. This is the inlet tube, so remember I said I need to start up here like this. Grab right in there. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so hopefully this is loose. Oops, water come flying out of it. I don't know if this fits in here like it's supposed to. I'm not sure that fits right. You know what may have happened? I may have stretched that. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to cut that off some. So I think I stretched that piece, so let's cut off where I stretched it. Okay, now let's set that in there. Yeah, that fits tighter. Okay, bring this up. Now the problem is, I'm not sure this piece, it just says it's supposed to be this side, but I'm not sure that it is. And I might have to go get another piece. Maybe, we'll see. Let's take this off. Maybe it is. No, it's not. See, I knew that wasn't the right fit. Let's see what I can do to make this work. Okay, so I went to Ace and to get a connecting part to hook up this filter, but they didn't have it, so I've kind of jury-rigged it. But then the second issue that I have is I brought the wrong filter for the filters. I'm gonna have to look back and see if they sent me the wrong filters, but these are for hoses only. And that doesn't work with this filter. So, as you can see, they sent me the one that works, it only works with hoses. And which would be fine, I could just hook it in here. But the problem is I don't have the right connectors to make this work. So, we're gonna put some water in it, watch it fill up. And I don't think this is gonna work worth the crap, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay. Alright, so I've got it in here and I got water flowing through it. Of course it ain't filtering, so I'm not even gonna bother to put it together yet, but we'll figure it out when I order some filters. This, this really sucks. Alright, so what I'm starting to do here is actually working on the second filter. I've already gotten the new filtration cartridges in and installed it in the first one that we did a little bit earlier, and it is installed complete. So now I'm working on the second filter, getting it installed. This is for the cold water. The one that you see attached there is actually for the hot water, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I got it in there anyway. Now what I've cut out here is I've already attached this thing one time. I put it on the same side as where the existing filter and the pump is, and the problem was I couldn't get my tubing in there correctly, so I had to take it down, and I actually took it down a couple of times. I had to keep moving it so I could get everything to fit. So here I'm getting ready to get it all hooked up, getting ready to cut the water on to see if everything is fine. And well, you'll see in just a second that when I did cut the water pressure on and water started coming through it, you can see now that water was just splashing everywhere. And you'll see in a moment exactly why water was splashing everywhere. And sometimes it helps to read the directions before you do things. Well, what happened, the reason the water was coming out is I forget the seal had fallen off. And what I'm doing here, I'm actually trying to put the seal where I think it should go. And remember earlier where I said you should read the directions? Well, I kind of screwed that up, because actually the seal, I spent half an hour trying to get that seal on there, and actually the seal actually fits inside the canister. So I got that done, and so I got it back installed. So I think we're about at the point here where I'm getting this put back up in there, and this, there's just no room up under there to get in there, and it's not easy when you still have the wrist brace on, protecting my broken wrist and getting it hooked in there. But all in all, this process took a couple of hours to. I say a couple of hours. It took, I don't know, almost a whole day to do this part, to be honest with you. Okay, so I've got everything installed. I've already tried the water one time, and I had a little bit of a drip in there, so I had to come and tighten that back up. That's what you see me doing here. I just didn't have one of the clamps on tight enough, so I had to come in and tighten it back up. And so that's what we're doing at this point. All right, let's give it another try. And after everything, it ended up fine, no leaks, and it's filtering water just fine. Okay, today's project, or the next project I could say, because I'm not sure if this is going to take a day or longer, is to actually run cabling through the boat. When I mean cabling, I mean the cable that comes from the depth sounder, speed transducer, temperature thing to the backbone, which I haven't installed yet, but I know where it's going. And then also the B&G forward scan that has to go all the way to the chart plotter and the cockpit when it's installed. So this is the transducer and the wiring that has to go in. I do know from the last transducer that went down through this hole here, came across here under the AC, out here, and down through this way. That one should be relatively straightforward. The issue I have now, though, is with the forward scan. The forward scan, let's see, let me go into the head here. The forward scan is right down here. Let me see if I can get a better picture. Okay. So the forward scan is right in here. Here's all the cabling for it. As you can see, it's right down in there. I got to clean that out some. But I've got to run that cable from there. This cable here. I got to run that cable all the way through the floor. All the way back through here. And up to the stern. I haven't got the pulpit put back up yet, but it's got to go up there through that, so I can go to the chart plotter, because the forward scan has to be. It can't go into a backbone. It has to go directly into the back of the chart plotter to work. So that's a longer cable, and so I've got to figure out how to get it all the way from the head to the cockpit. So that's going to be a problem, but we'll figure it out. We always do. All right, let's get started here. All right, so let's give this a try. We've got, let's sit down in here. I need to go through that hole right there. And we're going to use this tape and feed through there. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's come out over here. Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. But it came out. Oh, crap. It must have came out and hit sideways. Oh, so let me figure out how to get it to the other side over here. I think it might have to come across here like so. Not sure how I'm going to do this. Because I'm going to have to go through this side first. Pull a line through, pull it through, pull it through, and pull it through, and pull it through in different sections. All right, so let's try that. All right. Let's see if we can get pushed through this hole first. See where it goes. Where's that flashlight at? Okay. That hurt. All right, so what's this hitting? Okay, there it is. Okay, so that came out right here. So I'm going to hook a line to it, pull it through, connect that, and pull that through. Hook a line through this, tape it up. Now the key is get it from here into there. I don't think there's another thing up under there. Well, but I can't get through those pipes there. I can go through those pipes, but I can't get through there. So, got to figure out some kind of way. Pull that out of the way. To get that thing on this side. All right. Okay, so I have it here. So I'm going to tie this. Getting a lot of string out here and cut it off. All right, so I got that through there. Now I need to get that. Okay, get that. But let me disconnect this. There's another little hole right up in there. You see that? Okay, so I'm going to take this apart. Alrighty, so now there's holes right in there. You can see the holes. There's a little hole right there. And then there's also a drainage that goes up. I'm wondering if that drainage might be easier because I think if I go through that hole there, then I still have to go up. So let me check this out. Feed it through the drainage up there, down through, then feed it through there and pull it through. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Feed the fish down through that hole there. If I can get it back here and see. Can't see very well. Let me get his flashlight. Well, it's a pretty tight fit. There we go. All right, so that's fed through there. Oh, I'm caught on something. Let's go find out what we caught on. All right, so I'm caught on something back in here. Well, you know what? It might not be. The issue is, let me see. I don't know. I have to go up and check it again. I'm caught going up and down now. Oh, you know, I should have been sticking it down through this hole here. I can see light down through there, but now I got something caught. I'd be damned. Now they caught on something. Let me go check it out down here again. Let's move fish tape. See anywheres? I'm not sure what I'm called on. Well, I'm not sure what the hell I'm called on, but I can't get it in and I can't get it out. So I'm going to have to try and climb in here somehow or another. I think I'm caught on a wire. I just can't see. I've got to reconnect all these wires. I took them down when I took stereo amplifier out of here. All right. See that? If you look at my phone and shoot down in there to figure out what's going on. Okay, if y'all can see that, I can see the fish wire as I'm jiggling. You see that? I can see it down in there, so I just got to see what it's catching on. I'm not sure I can get the camera down in there. Yeah, see, it's caught a piece of wire. I can see it now. If you look at it right there, a piece of wire got caught that slid down into the thing there. So I can push it down maybe. You see it pushing down? And then I can reach it inside somehow or another and get to it. I'm not sure. All right, let's go to the other side and see. See, y'all can see I've got a really good picture of what's caught in my fish tape. And I got to figure out somehow or another how to get that off. I'm not sure how to do that, to be honest with you. Okay, so I found the wire that's caught catching the fish tape. It's this wire here. And it's not connected to anything. So I'm going to take the nut off. It's a stiff piece of wire as well. So I don't know what the deal is. But I'm going to take it off. It's this piece of wire right here. And I'm just going to yank it out. And then figure out where it came from originally. All right. Okay, so I got it pulled out. And let's hope that was right. Oops. Let's see here. I think this thing is loose now. Yep, I got it loose. So I'll have to figure out where that wire came from, but it wasn't connected to anything up top here. So we'll figure it out. Pulled through, so we're going to work on getting that through. So I got the rope pulled through, and now I'm going to work on getting the thing pulled through now. Another route that I'm going to try. So I pulled pulled it back through. I'm going to attach it to this piece here. I'm going to attach it to that and try it again. Trump! That was harder than I thought it was going to be. I can't imagine what the next one's going to be. All right, so we got it all through, no damage. So that's ready to be hooked up to the NK2000 system. Okay, heading out for the first time. of this marina. Of course, I'm not on my boat. I'm on Sojourn.
Well, it's going to be Pilgrim. We got to
Pilgrim on Paul's boat here. We're going to go out and anchor up and let Paul clean his bottom.
Sailing through life's sea I am, with Jesus Christ my guide and helmsman. Waves come, the wind blows strong, but faith guides me, my harbor is certain. I sail with faith without fear in my eyes, for I know God keeps me in His power. In every storm He calms me and leads me to the promised land. The days are...
Yeah, you're really going to hunt the reds.
Well, unfortunately, we've run aground. Let's watch Captain Paul get us unstuck. We're slowly backing out. There we go. A little bit. We bumped it and then all of a sudden we ran the ground. Not sure how hard we are, but we'll see here in a minute. This is
a sailboat.
getting their full experience today.
It's all one day. Well, the neat thing is we can drop them off and go for a live digging.
Yeah. Continuing our journey a little bit at a time. We got turned around. We're trying to head back out, and then we bumped into the other side of the channel. So as you can see, we're dead in the channel. Dead in the center of the channel, and we ran aground.
Gets a little deeper around the dock.
Yeah. So we got turned around. We're not stuck at the moment, but that doesn't mean we won't be stuck in a few minutes. We're getting closer, so.
You can feel she's just dragging the bottom. That's crazy. I'm leaving like a furrow.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna plant a crop.
Yeah. The only thing we're missing is a plow on the keel, so we can dig it out.
In front of us.
So we're dragging by them. We're going forward, but we're dragging by them.
So I wonder if I can make it around the corner and into the slick.
All right.
See, we got water coming in. It's just coming in really slow.
Yeah, as you can see, the water's coming in, but it's coming in really slow, as Captain Paul said. Excellent seamanship getting us unstuck from there.
I'm a professional at getting stuck. That's my job.
Alrighty.
Gotta thank old Westy down there.
Yeah.
Doesn't know. My depth sound is showing 46 feet. I think you are incorrect.
Sometimes you might want to check because the depth sound is showing 47 feet. This is one hell of a long keel you got here, Paul.
Oh, fine.
Alright.
So Paul has been in and out of the marina here many times, so he's pretty familiar with it. And so, but you just don't know what the tides are going to do and the shifting bottom. There's a marina we got to get to, so hopefully
We'll be sitting 40 feet off the dock.
I'm gonna make Paul. If we run aground here, I'm gonna make Paul lower the dinghy and take me to my boat.
Take me home. I want to go to bed. You can deal with this shit. There you go.
Already, that's fun.
All right.
Yeah. I've never had a boat that didn't run aground, so.
Well, there you go. Well, you know what it is. There's what, two kinds of people: those that run aground,
And those
that are gonna run aground.
Yeah, and
And the third kind is the ones that lie.
and the ones that have never been out.
Yeah.
And get a look at old Excalibur as we go by her here in a
There
minute.
you go.
We're taking it nice and slow. Let's see, we're about, looking at my ramp, we're about 1.5 feet above low water. And you see Excalibur. Alright, so we're going to bring this week's video to an end. Had several projects, but we did get out to go out on the water. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. I could really use the subscribers. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully, we'll get to that forward scan transducer.